My daddy, Mickey, grew up in Northern Ireland in the 1970s during the Catholic and Protestant conflict when British paratroopers came into Derry to contain the situation. These events would transpire into Derry's Day of Death and the British Army's shame.
The Catholics weren't allowed to vote. So with all that, the only people who was allowed to vote was the Protestants. The Catholics never had a vote. They never could get a vote. So that's why the Bloody Sunday Civil Rights March took place. To try and get a vote. Because we us having no votes, we couldn't get housing. Because all the Protestants, they were in all the good jobs.
Are you alright? I'm not. Bastards. It's Pat. Hey, Pat.
They just came in firing. There was no provocation whatsoever.
Firing what, rubber bullets?
No, it was lead bullets they fired. They seemed to fire in all directions. There's some rubber bullets too. They didn't even seem to fire gas. It was completely outrageous, disgraceful. I don't know. They call themselves an army. It's utterly disgraceful, I think.
Are you quite sure that nothing was fired at them first?
There was nothing fired at them first. I'm absolutely certain of that. I can speak of this without any difficulty whatsoever because I was there. I was just standing at the flats when they started the explosion first of all, and there was nothing fired at them. Positively nothing fired at them whatsoever. There weren't even stones fired. The people ran in all directions when they opened fire. Most people had their backs to them when they opened fire at the time.
A short while ago, we filmed you leading the way with a white handkerchief.
Yes.
For a party who were carrying a boy who was dead or dying. Now, how was he shot?
That little boy was shot when he was running away. He was just a little bit behind me when he fell. I heard the shot. I looked around. I saw him dying.
You saw him?
Yes.
Everybody started running up Russell Street. Thousands of people. And there was a wee barricade. The flats. And everybody was running towards the wee barricade because the soldiers was shooting live ammunition and they were trying to get on behind the wee barricade to get down, to get away from the live rounds. And just before Wally got the barricade, as he was going over the barricade, he was shot in the back. And he went down over the barricade. Well, he didn't know my father. He was standing at the corner of the gable with a telephone box and all as they were taking cover in there. And my dad, he put his arm over that. They said the soldiers, no, stop. And they shot him in the arm. They got shot through the arm here in the muscle. Then apparently he got down again and he stood up then. And he put his hands up. They said, surrender or stop shooting or whatever, and then he got another bullet down the side and it went back down again then. You know, certain things that the press was told to write, and there was a whole lot of things that they never even could write themselves because they were told. God knows who told them, but they were told not to write stuff. Well, after Bloody Sunday, the impact, it was a recruiting. There were just thousands recruited in the IRA. They started arresting Catholics for just going under their house, raiding, arresting them and taking them straight to McGilligan and interring them. It was weird. It was weird for months and months after Bloody Sunday. Was the whole conversation for months and months. It was just that was a disaster what happened, and that was wild. And any time I seen anybody in the street, they were just coming over and shaking my hand and giving me hugs and they didn't know what they said to me. They just were hugging me and shaking my hands and saying sorry.